Hey guys, first regardsman here, and today I'll be talking about a heavy bolter build for the heavy class in patch 9.0 of Space Marine 2 using the accuracy variant. Now, accuracy in Space Marine 2 is very useful because this affects both your weapon spread and recoil, so your gun basically becomes a laser beam, and the heavy bolter is already a pretty good gun overall and has some great variants like the ammo reserve option and even the firepower variant are all pretty good. Some of these did get buffed in patch 9.0, but I still prefer the accuracy variant just because accuracy in this game, especially for headshots, is just too damn important at times. And for the perk tree setup, I just pick up fast venting and move over here into perfect cooling. After a perfectly timed dodge, the equipped weapon is completely cooled, and then we grab what is probably the most important perk combo here, which is increased capacity up into heavy immunity, because heavy immunity is just absurdly powerful. While in heavy stance, you do not lose control from heavy hits. This simply allows you to shoot guys that would otherwise knock you around and just stop your shooting altogether. Very obnoxious to not have this perk. Honestly, this perk is so mandatory that it should be built into heavy stance in my opinion, but that's why we pretty much always pick it up. I would also grab the extra headhunter damage down here for more headshot damage and move over into the perk adamant restoration. When your health drops below 30%, your ammo reserve is restored by 25% of the maximum capacity. Cannot exceed maximum ammo capacity, cooldown is 30 seconds. This is an incredible perk for the heavy class in general because this gives you back so much ammo, and when we combine this perk with the perk over here, Fortitude, that gives us a higher base HP of 30%, on top of the perk Conviction, when your armor is fully depleted, you take 25% less health damage for 10 seconds, you can kind of cycle into this perk over and over and over at low HP because you're very, very tanky with a 30% increased baseline HP on top of Conviction. That's sitting at like below 30% is not very difficult for you, so really, really powerful combo. Same thing down here with the Adamant Hunter. When your health is below 30%, headshots deal 25% more damage. Both of these have amazing synergy with the heavy class on his Fortitude perk and Conviction, so you're able to pick up either one you want. Next one is Heavy Might. While in heavy stance you deal 15% more damage. Pretty self-explanatory, just more damage in heavy stance, and you're pretty much always in heavy stance on this gun. And also just grab the other one up here as well. And then move down the perk line into Discipline. When you have low ammo, you deal 25% more damage, and then also pick up the perk Fast Venting and the perk Great Might on top of increased capacity, because even with magazine restoration, when this isn't actually like proccing, you do kind of struggle with ammo at times, so having increased capacity can really help out with that. And for the secondary weapon selection, I do take the Rate of Fire Plasma Pistol once again, because in patch 9.0, the Plasma Pistol is kind of on crack with this variant. The charge rate got buffed. It charges up stupidly fast now, gets you back a ton of CHP and just a ton of stagger on enemies and even damage. Very, very powerful option, and really having this in your back pocket is just the best period in my opinion currently. I think it has currently outclassed the heavy bolt pistol and basically every other sidearm, so Rate of Fire variant is just the way to go. And for the perk tree, I just take every single ammo option I can on top of things like Perpetual Velocity for even faster charge rate, and grab the perk down here, Divine Might, for 10% more damage. Pretty much the same setup every time. Unfortunately, the weapon perk trees on this aren't super interesting, but it's just the best one overall at the moment in my opinion. Now for the heavy perk tree selection, I do take Restoration once again, killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores 1 armor segment. Cooldown is 15 seconds. This is just the best perk in this tree overall here, and also the only one that really does anything for us on this build anyways, so I pretty much always take this. Next perk is Fortitude. Health increases by 30%. Like I said before, this one allows you to cycle into Adamant Restoration over and over and over on top of Conviction. Very powerful combo there, and honestly this one just keeps you alive in general, so super strong perk. Pretty much always grab this one if you're trying to go for like a meta build. Next perk I take is Overwhelming Power. When Iron Halo is active, all squad members within 10 meters deal 10% more range damage. This one is just a free range damage buff for you and your teammates, and 10% is actually pretty good in this game. You do feel it occasionally, especially when you combine this with things like Brute Force for the 15% while in cooldown, and that way basically the entire game you are having an up on your range damage is quite powerful. Next perk I take for the team perk selection is Encompassing Aegis. All squad members take 25% less damage from range attacks. This perk is just god tier. 25% flat damage reduction from range attacks affects both armor and HP and stacks on top of all other damage reduction. This one grants damage reduction to classes like Tactical that have practically none. Very, very powerful option, and you pretty much always take this if you're going for a meta build because additional supplies is not very good, and Bonds of Brotherhood like outright sucks, so pretty much always take this perk. Next perk here is Consecutive Execution. Killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores equipment charge. Cooldown is 90 seconds. This is just equipment regen and equipment instant regen in Space Marine 2 saves games, a super top tier option wherever you can find it, and 90-second melt bombs, crack grenades, shock grenades, and even frags are just goated. Next perk is Field Adjustment. Iron Halo recharges 20% faster, but its durability is reduced by 25%. Now, even though you lose a 25% durability on your Iron Halo with this perk, having it come back 20% faster is just way more valuable overall, because usually the shield does not break on its own anyways, and you're mostly putting up your Iron Halo to like block an individual shot of a sniper or like a Devourer burst, so very powerful regardless. And also in patch 9.0, they did add the quality of life adjustment where you can now turn off your Iron Halo and activate it inside of a like enemy execute, so very powerful option there and better than ever. Next perk here is Brute Force. When Iron Halo is in cooldown, range damage increases by 15%. This is just a free 15% range damage buff for something you're doing all the time, which is turning off your Iron Halo and turning it back on with overwhelming power. Pretty much always grab this. Also because these other two perks here suck. Next perk is Offensive Capability. When active, Iron Halo deals damage over time to all enemies within 5 meters. This perk is very powerful to clear Bramble, Cultists, and Spore Mines, and also just deals some significant damage to enemies who are like stuck in your execute or like trying to melee you. Very powerful here. Now alternatively, you could pick up Conversion Field. When Iron Halo is active, all squad members within 20 meters regenerate ability charge 50% faster. This is very noticeable on things like the banners. If you want to take this, you certainly can, but I'm playing by myself here, so Offensive Capability is just better. And for the Prestige perk selection, you pretty much have these same options every time, because Reverberating Impact plus Auxiliary Reload, Conviction, and Indomitable Spirit are just the best options overall for this class, period. Reverberating Impact makes your stomp area effect radius increase by 50%, which just makes your stomps more valuable, and this is far better than having something like an increased melee damage on them, because usually your stomp is to clear out minors and things like Spore Mines, and having an increased radius helps with that a lot more. Next perk here, Auxiliary Reload, just gives you back more ammo on Extremis level and higher kills for your primary weapon. This is a super powerful enabler for your class's ammo economy, especially in siege mode, so you pretty much always grab this too. And Conviction is when your armor is fully depleted, you take 25% less health damage for 10 seconds. This is a god tier perk. It simply keeps you alive where you'd otherwise just get exploded by enemies. You pretty much always pick this up on every single class that has it, unless you're like a Bulwark or Seal Within or something. And the next perk here is Indomitable Spirit. While performing a gun strike, you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back. This simply allows you to gun strike where you would otherwise get like stun locked and die instantaneously, so pretty much always grab this as well. And all these other perks here like Home Precision, Duelist, and Exponential Force, they're just not very good, so you pretty much just always grab these four. That's pretty much all there is for this build setup. At some point here, I will be making another Firepower Heavy Bolter build using the newly buffed Thermal Boost perk, but until then, thank you guys for watching. If you like content like this, subscribe for more.
Firewall ahead. Enhanced tactic ready. Destroy Spore Mines. Elite level Xenos. Passive up. Passive ordnance released. Firewall destroyed. Xenos countermeasures successful. Iron Halo online.
Perfect. Alright, now I can finally press the holy button. Yeah.
I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Nico's Gallio. Remain patient.
I have a question. Is it possible to solo siege mode to Bulwark? It's possible to solo with every class. Some of them just get to a higher wave than others.
Security indefensible. Reposition frequently to compensate.
Every class can get past wave 15 by themselves pretty easily.
Begins, ceases.
Regroup and relocate. Disregard servo scope. No probe tag. Engage mine shields. Advance to the lift. Iron Hate ready. Tactical
shit.
pivot. Locate generator power cell.
That begins.
I beseech you, Gallio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Requisition a fresh power cell.
Get on it. Oh, look at this stupid thing. God, this thing really is just a bolter fodder. I have no idea how to fight the heavy.
Iron Halo ready. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Xenos displaying evasive behavior. Unconditional line. Contact class Tyrion encountered.
Wow, we got a little more ammo.
Zoanthrope class Tyrion. Use caution.
Shoot guns.
Iron Halo ready.
Better jump up, we're about to die. Oh, you stupid fucker. I'm gonna give you the satisfaction of an execute
Enhanced tactic ready.
to shoot you in the face.
You're in its swarm field.
Maybe satisfaction is the wrong word, like the respect of an execute.
Xenos countermeasures successful.
What you get for like sitting there and roaring at me?
Gather replacement power
Let's
cell.
go to these power cells.
Located power cell. Bring power cells to the generators.
It'd be a good time to grab like a armor boost helling. No stims for me. Right, where's the red on these? One's down there, pretty sure. Yeah.
Iron Halo online.
Playing with randos is excellent. I love leg till this year. My knees hurt now, but we pushed through the pain. True. Oh god. Oh god.
Nullify combat. Enemy request. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Dispersion field operations. Iron Halo ready.
Let's carry this.
Power cell identified. Power cells will restore the functionality of the generators.
Last one's up there, I'm pretty sure.
Iron Halo.
How easily flesh wants to see their perception.
any opportunity to damage crucial data which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
What's up, Hayes, man?
Initiate command console blockade.
Heard you got DC today. Wave 28. Been there. That sucks. Alright, were they shitting at me this time?
Establish perimeter around console.
Alright, well, that's embarrassing.
Zone for contact. Ready after sight attack. Confirmation. Bioform.
Yeah, N2 binned. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Happened a ton. Fun to us as well. We're doing it again tomorrow. Just aim it in 4-4 and see if we can push to 40. 40 is definitely possible now. It's way easier than it was last patch. Just because of the economy changes, like weapon buffs. But N2 error is still not fixed. So anyone that's gonna do it, gotta get past the final boss, the N2 error. I just can't believe they launched a mode and called it endless. And not only does it have a timer, but also has a server error that's been around for over a month now that will just disconnect you and like end the entire mission in a multi-hour horde mode. It's just not reasonable to me. Like,
Commencing signal disruption. Utilize call for enemy backup. New orders. Iron Halo, one last terminal connection offline. Console secure.
Return to Mitrin's containment unit. See, Mitrin, the more you rush, the deeper you set our hooks.
this is why the
Elite level Z Iron Halo ready.
Fortitude's an extra
Iron
perk.
Halo protocol in progress.
If you have Fortitude plus am I stuck by something?
Iron Halo
I am.
online.
It's the 15 warriors in my face. Alright, let's just go and line them up a little bit.
Intercepting projectiles. High priority. Eliminate. Raising mountain.
These technologies my machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools as science. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Asset acquired. Iron Halo online.
Pilot,
I don't think I found a
Meridian
stimulus match
is
yet.
ready for evacuation.
Next box should give me one though.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
We shall see, we shall see. Timers buns. They even sort of say FTG, it's not the bow that's endless, it's the disconnects. Real.
All
That's a real.
combatants.
That's very true. Ah, a stim. We meet again. It's been a long time, my dear friend. Yeah, timers doo-doo. True. I am using fencing, but sometimes there's a bug that parries and register on Majoris and your attacks go through. That's true for, yeah, that's true on bosses, Majoris, Extremis, just a bug that's been in the game forever. Where parries will just phase through you. Or through the enemies. Quite lame.
Execute Iron Halo tactics. Engage mind shields. Alert! Subterranean combatants. Convert iron halo ready.
What is going on, these guys?
Prepping melter bomb.
Very obnoxious playing a manager like this.
Revenant Hyperion obliterated. Xenos Psychic wiped out.
How annoying. Had that happen to you, cost me a solo run. Yeah, that parry bug. There are some pretty mandatory bug fixes that need to happen in this game for months that have not happened yet. So either they're unaware of the issue, or they just have no idea how to fix it, or they don't care. Those are really the only
Atmospheric
options.
conditions deteriorating.
Or they're working on it.
Evacuation point ahead.
Like, whatever team is working on this game, it's not big enough to deal with, like, both updates and bug fixes simultaneously. Because it always feels like we get a few bug fixes, then we get, like, a big patch that's a ton of bug fixes.
Iron Halo protocol in progress.
Yeah. In between content drops.
No time for calling up fresh reserves. Stimulus administered. Enhanced tactic ready. Specialized bioform neutralized.
I think I've shot a lot of Tyranids this match.
Target Xenos bioform. Eliminate target before it summons reinforcements. Strategic point marked. Tyranid unit sighted. Iron Halo online.
Grab this and shoot the boss. With that.
New path ahead.
Do you think there will be new content after Siege Mode, or is it over? No, there's definitely going to be new content. They'll be supporting this game for years to come. There's a Season 2 pass coming out.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances.
Like, this is their 40k live service game. And I mean, people who are still saying this game isn't live service, it's just, I don't know what the fuck they consider a live service if not this. And see, like, genuine NTX. But having 2 roadmaps for content releases for years to update the game until the next game comes out, that live service you get. It's got a very odd monetization scheme for their updates. I don't know if DLC packs are the meta anymore.
Iron Halo online.
Alright, let us. Why can't I do this stuff from there? Let's dodge that, huh?
Conversion operation.
do his little pukey thing. Yeah, there it is. When I say pukey thing, I'm gonna dig up from the ground.
Iron Halo control in progress. Elite level Xenos. Passive up.
Is the Trigon model just an upscale Ravener? No, I don't think it is. It's a Trigon. Probably the same as the tabletop. All the way down to the bioelectricity tails they have.
Iron Halo, one line.
You know, if a bunch of Trigons get together, they'll make like giant domes of electricity that block artillery.
War gear acquired.
Not the best gun to kill this guy with, but not the worst. Oh, you cut by that one.
Multiple position. Xenos countermeasure successful.
Oh, this one's conveniently by the ammo box.
Execute Iron Halo tactics.
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations.
What a bum. Trigon should spawn Extremis like the others, same as the Hive Tyrant. Hive Tyrant does not spawn Extremis. Oh, or unless you mean like the Hive Tyrant should also spawn Extremis. Yeah, they should. The on-mission bosses are harder than the endgame bosses in these missions now. Kind of funny. Like Tyrant and Trigon are easier than everything else. Trigon's definitely harder than the Tyrant is because he just has more opportunities to fuck you up and doesn't have a stagger animation. That was a pretty long one. 20 Extremis on Exfiltration is pretty high. That was the Accuracy Heavy Bolter. It's actually my favorite one. Besides the